All right. Hey, everyone. This is John from Hot Take Hockey. I just wanted to discuss the Morgan Rielly situation through my busy day. I got back and decided that I had to make a video on my opinion. The NHL has decided that Morgan Rielly did not make a slur towards the referee, the official, over social media. It was determined through a clip that, in my opinion, the audio was really unclear, but it was determined that Rielly made this homophobic slur towards the official. You know what? I'm just going to lay my opinion out right now. Everyone over social media, there's two different sides. The one side of people saying it's no big deal. I'm sorry. You guys can say it's no big deal. It's just a matter of respect, okay? It's a matter of respect. Everyone deserves respect. So if you're going to come into my chat or go into social media and say it's no big deal, it's chirping, you know what? You can't be saying it's just because he got caught. Anything that's to the public or anything that's targeted or said towards another person obviously matters. So people that are coming in here and can say that society is like too much one way, you know what? Society can be screwed up. It can be screwed up for sure. But to say it's like too much one side or the other, there's got to be a certain balance and non-bias here. And the other side of things, for people just assuming and accusing Morgan Rielly of saying something through one clip. Like I said, the audio was so unclear. You didn't even know what Morgan Rielly said for the most part. You knew he dropped an F-bomb, but other than that, you don't know what he said. And there was many versions of what actually could have been said on that second part of it. Obviously, ragged has come out as the possible term as well. It is a hockey term. It could have been said from someone on the Lightning bench, someone on the ice. Something also could have been said from a fan. We don't know. I would assume the NHL is going to continue an investigation. I would imagine will continue until it's determined exactly what was said. And if they've already gotten confirmation that someone said something that wasn't a homophobic slur, that was something like ragged or something that was something we hear and that's definitely accepted, then it's going to stand as it is. And you know what? Morgan Rielly and Kyle Dubas came out with a press conference that they didn't need to do. There was no need for Morgan Rielly to come out and just explain that he didn't say something when the official was right in front of his face. And people need to understand that. That was the other aspect of that was just frustrating for me. Do you honestly think through all these GM meetings, through all these meetings with officials, the league coming together with their referees and the rules that are being mandated, you honestly think that Morgan Rielly, who was a couple feet away from the referee, would say that word and nothing would be done about it? Do you honestly think that would have happened? That Rielly would have been ejected right away. That's one part of it. The second part of it is people went right at him after one audio clip that wasn't even from the NHL or a league associated account. That's the other part of it for me that is just ridiculous. And the third part of it is just the aggressiveness and the harassment towards Rielly. And I said on Twitter, it's like, well, for one, I had to bite my tongue last night because I didn't want to respond to people that were doing this kind of stuff before even knowing the whole story. But second of all, now we're looking at an example, and they're two different scenarios, but Jake Gardiner got harassed for completely different reasons, obviously, and he's gotten booed by his own fans. Morgan Rielly got a huge dose of that last night on Twitter as I'm making this video the next day, the day that the press conference was made, the day that everything has come out, and Morgan Rielly did not make these homophobic slur. And for me, this is just my opinion, guys. You can agree, you can disagree. I think I'm taking a stance here that it, in my opinion, is pretty reasonable. You can look at my social media if you want. I didn't tweet anything last night about it. I could have. I knew what was going on. I saw what was going on. I didn't make one peep about it. I said, in my mind, I'm going to wait to see what happens here. I'm not making an assumption either side. Yeah, in my sense, I was like, wow, if Rielly said that, that's super disappointing, and you're taking a step back on big strides that the organization has made. On the other hand, no one knows if he said it. There was no proof that he said it. The only people that knew what he said was, like I said, the official, the witnesses on the ice, and Morgan Rielly himself. And then, of course, the audio that picked him up, because there's like, what, 10 mics around the ice. So that's my opinion, guys. If you would like, join the channel. I'll always say it. It's your opinion, guys. It's your choice. It's your life. But for me, this is the platform that I'm taking. And for social media, people need to be more careful with what they do, and they need to just, in general, relax and just be respectful of people, because that's just how simple it is. And for Morgan Rielly, yeah, he took some damage to his reputation from not even doing it, just because of fans and people on social media, and that's where social media has come today. It can be a big positive, but for Rielly last night, it was obviously really negative, and for a guy that didn't say it, obviously, hopefully things improve on both sides, because things like that shouldn't be said at all. And people just need to come together and just be respectful about it. So thank you guys for watching this video. This was John from Hot Take Hockey. Have a good one. Peace out.